That's Maggie. It's at the top. Let me mix it up a little bit for you. They're all Maggie. You're going to see an entire show. Yeah. All Maggie all the time. Mitch. Yes, awesome. And in a second, we will read the card, what play they're from, and their character description. So if you're not familiar with Tennessee Williams, you can still enjoy this. And if you are very familiar with Tennessee Williams, I should also explain to you that it may be funny in spots, but it also might be very sad and heartbreaking, because that's what Tennessee Williams is. There we go, Amanda. Awesome. There we go, cool, let's see. Would you mind pulling a card for us? Thank you very much. Blanche. There you go. Yeah. Whenever that card is pulled, people laugh. So that's always a good thing. Okay. Alma. Alma is from Summer and Smoke, but you'll get to read the lowdown in a second. Why am I walking here? You guys all should have sat down here.
It's like a college.
I'm going to be tired by the time the show starts. We'll go one more in, sir, if you don't mind pulling the card for Dennis. And then since I'm already up here, it's Big Mama. Let me pull one for me. Great. And then I tonight will be playing Brick. Yeah, but I know I don't look athletic. Right. Or formerly athletic. Okay, great. So let's go through and read our characters and describe them for them.
I'll be Harold Mitchell from A Streetcar Named Desire. I am longing, pathetic, and cowardly.
I'm Amanda Wingfield from the Glass Menagerie, and I'm concerned about the future and appearances, and I talk a lot about the past.
I'll be playing Blanche from A Streetcar Named Desire. She is concerned about her future, fragile and aging.
And I'm Alma Weinmiller from Summer and Smoke. I'm primarily spiritual, self-sacrificingly devoted to the family, and I'm also high-strung.
I will be playing a version of Big Mama Poland from Cat on a Hot Tin Roof, who is needy and hysterical, and she loves to a fault.
That's a lot of people in my life. All right, and I tonight am Brick. And Brick is from Cat on a Hot Tin Roof. He is brooding, nostalgic, and in denial. Great. So in a second, because it's St. Patrick's Day, we are going to title today's play based on that holiday. And so name something that might be green.
Shamrock.
A what?
Shamrock.
A shamrock. All right. We'll just call this one the Fading Shamrock. All right. Great. The Fading Shamrock. So we're going to go out and from here on out pretend it's a play written by Tennessee Williams. Pretendesee Williams. All right. Thank you, guys.
Hello, and welcome to Stages Theater's production of Pretendesee Williams, an improvised play in the style of Tennessee Williams. The actors have just gotten their characters and the title of tonight's play. Tonight's performance is completely improvised. The performers have no script, no plot details, and not so much as a single word of dialogue has been planned. We would love to prove it to you by asking you to attend one of our future performances. Please take a moment to look at your fellow theater goers, for you are all in for a rare treat. You are seeing a play on both its opening and closing night. It is being written and performed in front of you in real time and will never be performed again. Please take this moment to silence anything that might make noise or risk your faux pas being turned into a plot point for tonight's production. Thank you so much for coming, and please enjoy Pretendesee Williams.
I dare say, George, it was such a lovely day outside.
Oh, George, it's such a lovely day.
Well, yes, George, it is. The sun's shining, and I'm thankful for
The good book says that?
Yes.
That's the reason why I don't read it.
There's, the good book that I call my diary. I'd be surprised if you read it.
I don't know if anyone needs to particularly read that book since you just express yourself all day long.
Well, it helps me to stay grateful and to count my blessings. I've got just so much. Why your family and employing me here to help me get back on my feet, I'm ever so grateful.
Yeah, it seems like I can't remember life before you were here, Mira.
Oh, I can.
I used to just be able to sit and contemplate, and now I have to conversate and pontificate.
Yeah, I remember how dark and lonely I was before this. I had no place to go, nothing to fill my day, just a lonely old widow. But you and the missus, you gave me purpose.
Yeah. I wish I could find some of that purpose for myself.
Oh, you've got purpose. You got purpose as in giving me a job and cleaning up this town. I cleaned up your house, you cleaned up the town. I can't imagine any greater, harder service than that.
You know, I'm a custodian. We don't have to dress it up.
Oh.
Other people make messes and I walk behind them. And then they watch me pick up their messes. And we meet eyes. And I know what they're thinking. This man was born and loved by his parents and raised and educated so we could pick up that piece of paper I dropped.
You're too hard on yourself. Them children at the elementary school, they don't think anything about that. They just want to know what 2 + 2 means 4 and whatnot.
You know how heartbreaking it is to look at a child, looks at you and is like, I'm better than you? And they're right? It's a child.
You're serving this town some more, George. You're giving them a self-esteem.
Yeah, they're like, well, I'll be better than him. I feel better.
Yeah, they're
Spring in their steps.
aspiring to the future.
I'm really wondering why we brought you on, Mira. I'm just presented with all the things I lack that were beaten out of me by life. It's like God took a stick and said, I won't rest until every moment's bruised with failure.
Feel like you're drinking sorrow in that bottle.
Well, it's 10 a.m.
I've been up since 5. I just got the joy of the Lord in my step.
Yeah, well, I'm getting a little hair of the dog before I go back to my nap.
Well, you can do that now that I'm here. You can do that. Whatever you want, George. Whatever you want. Chicken for dinner? I got it.
I just got finished reading the best book I have ever heard of in my entire life.
Pray it's not the Bible.
That's lovely to hear, Mrs.
Well, it is a good book, but not the good book, just the other the good book.
And other than my diary, the good book.
Oh, your diary is called The Good Book?
To me it is.
Okay, Missy, spill the book.
Well, I'm not sure that I should anymore. It was a really wonderful book, and it was full of passion and romance, and it just got my blood to boiling, and I was like, one day that's gonna be me. I'm gonna have that passion and that romance and that sun shining up in the sky and the birds flying high and just the most wonderful book. You really should read it, Mira.
Oh, I don't know if I should think about those things. Ever since I lost my husband, I'd like to think that part of me died too. He was ever such a wonderful man. Kept a roof over my head, clothes on my back. But you guys have told me that I can do that for myself now. I'm ever so thankful.
Yeah, such a wonderful thing to be such an example for you.
It's so wonderful. I'm gonna go tidy up all the children's toys. It just brings me so much joy to think of all their little things up there nicely in a row. I'll be back down later to help with dinner.
I must confess something, George.
Well, I'm listening. Come on, Missy, lay it on me.
I've been reading her diary.
gentleman's husband's dead.
Yeah, but he wasn't always dead. Diaries since high school. I just finished with volume 9 and he hasn't died yet.
Volume 9? How many books are in this woman's...
Well, she keeps a different volume for every phase in her life, and volume 9 was the newlywed phase.
Okay, I imagine that one's like dog-eared and marked up from all the times you've gone through it.
You know, it's a lovely thing. It's a lovely book. You should read volume 3. I think there's something you'd like in that volume.
I don't like the way you're suggesting that there's something I lack. Maybe I lack the things I lack already. Maybe I've grown welcome to them. Let's not try and fix me today, okay, of all days.
Okay, maybe not today. Granted, that's a bad day, but I just thought that perhaps, well, you know, it would take your mind off things. It is a really good book. Myra should be an author. He should be better than that Nora what's-her-face. That woman doesn't know nothing about love.
I don't know, I think none of us know anything about love.
Oh, I know everything there is to know about love. Just
That's
as
where
it
you're-
hasn't found me yet doesn't mean it's not gonna.
That's where you're wrong. We all think we know something, and then we get introduced to it and we see what it turns us into. I remember being in love. I remember. And I know I say it in the past tense, and we don't need to be telling my wife about that. But I remember being in love. And all it was crazy making.
I mean, there's some making to be had, sure, when you're in love. That's probably what volume 9 and 10 are going to be best at. But, did you say what?
Well, the door's already open a little bit. Just finish. Go ahead and finish the job.
Well, y'all should fix this latch here. You know what I mean? Look at you all ready to go on a Saturday morning here.
Welcome, Milo. We are happy to have you.
Well, thank you so much, George. It is really good to see you both.
Well, hello, Milo.
Hello.
How are you today?
I am doing just fine. I was out yesterday walking around selling my Bibles, and I sold 4 of them in 1 hour.
Well,
It's
that's
time for my
fantastic.
exodus.
Oh, now come on, George. Oh,
Oh no, I gotta go back to sleep. I already drank my fill.
that man. He is so naughty.
I know. I just finished reading the good book.
Why, good for you. How many times is that for you?
Oh, 9.
9 times reading the good book. Well, look at you. You are just a little pebble in the devil's shoe, aren't you?
Well, I should hope so. I really, really liked the good book and all that it had to say about love and marriage.
Oh, yes, it does have some very traditional ideas, which I totally support now. Oh, it's so heartening to see somebody just reading the Bible so many times.
Well, you know, it's a very good book, the good book.
Of course, that's why they call it that. You don't perchance need a new copy, do you?
Oh, no, I prefer the old dog-eared copies, you know, the ones that are well-loved.
Of course, of course. I hope you don't mind me dropping in. I just wanted to come by and see if y'all are going to that party next Sunday at the church after the service.
Oh, I dearly hope so. I do love a good party.
Oh, don't we all? Don't we all? I have always loved your house. Did I say that?
Yeah, only like 5 or 6 times, you know.
You know, I am very much hoping to see you and George at that party because the more the merrier. I am very much hoping to meet a little woman of my own. As you know, it's been a while since I came into town and I have not yet met anybody who makes my heart go pitter-pat.
Well, I know George will be bringing Mama, and
Oh, is that so?
I would... Yeah, I'll clear my schedule. We'll be there.
Well, I would not turn up my nose at a fine woman like his mother, despite the age difference.
Yeah. Oh, hi. I just came over to see my sister. We read our journals every morning together. While I'll be going over the past, it's so thrilling to remember all the good things we've done together.
You've got a journal too?
Yes, I do. I keep one. Yes.
Maybe I ought to start keeping... No, that's a terrible idea.
Maybe I could join our circle then.
Oh, that would be wonderful. I would love to hear what your books say.
I think we all shall, yes.
don't believe we've met. My name is Milo.
Hi, mine's Barbara.
Hi, nice to meet you, Barbara. Did you say you are a sister of the... Is it the woman that works here?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, is that my sister? Oh my goodness! Oh, I feel like it's
going to
gonna
have a
I
show.
know.
Perhaps I could show you the living room.
I've seen the living room before, but if you all need to speak, I will have no problem going away for a few minutes.
I'll stay in my domain. Oh, sister, you're looking ever so fancy these
Oh,
days.
thanks. What about my parents and that things are all looking right for, we don't want any gossip going around.
Oh, no gossip whatsoever, but, well, when I was tidying up those children's toys, let's just say that there was some stuffed animals in compromising positions.
Those are progressive children.
They are. I'm like, what's going on here? And then I was like, oh, I remember that. So I just positioned all those cute little stuffed animals on their knees, holding their hands, looking up to God.
And not touching any other animals.
No, completely separate, all of those little animals. But they're all good kids. They're very kind and sweet. They always bring me sweeties from their pockets. And well, you must think that I'm as big as a house now. They've just been taking such good care of me.
No, not at all. You don't look like you just look really round like a little ball. That looks so nice.
Yes, round like a ball.
No, I just think you just are getting into your figure now.
Yes.
Yes, you look great.
I never did have any of that baby fat that everybody said was so desirable. I guess it just came later. Now, Barbara, tell me, what's the news? What brings you to my place of work?
Well, we're going to read our journals this morning about the past, because my journal's just so blank that I can't even write anything, because nothing's happening.
Oh, sister dear, that's not true. Why, you're the belle of the ball everywhere you go.
I used to be. I can remember when I used to go out and there used to be like 14 beaux all lined up in a line waiting just to talk to me. And I couldn't go to a dance that it wasn't just surrounded with men. It was wonderful.
I always did envy you just a little bit. I paired up so soon with my late husband. Felt like there never was much of an opportunity for me. But he was the love of my life. Why, I don't have much opportunity or prospects these days. And somehow I just don't feel like that would be right for me to have any other. I do want to honor his memory.
Honey, you got to think about the future. It's important. You can't put yourself in a little box and just make everything shiny there, but not open up the door to feel the fresh air coming in at you. And man, it's the fresh air, dear.
Oh, not that miracle that breathing in every morning. Tell you what the real miracle would be is if a man was interested in me. Oh.
Well, you always wanted a family. You've got 2 children here.
Oh, let me get that. Hello, come in.
Oh, Mira.
Nice to see you, sweet Henry.